to take another ride on this thing. See how far I get before I get tired, and that's just gonna be my routine. Any chance I get, good weather, you know, I'm not too busy, not too tired, I'm gonna try to ride and see if I could go farther and farther, and hopefully by the time the weather gets nice again, I'll be able to go and do full long-term rides. Maybe, you know, I don't know, 15 miles, 30-mile rides, that kind of thing. But we'll see. So for now, we're just gonna take a quick loop around. And again, forgive me if you can't, you know, hear me because of the wind. Once I start riding, if the wind noise is too much, I'll just completely cut the sound off and put something else over it. But let's get started. Let's see if I still remember how to actually start riding this thing. Now this is a little too narrow for me to try to start on, and I don't want to hurt myself or the machine. So I'm gonna go to where it's a little bit easier here and see what we can do. All right, maybe not on this spot right here. Okay. Yeah, again, the starting and the foot placement is always the most difficult part for me. But once I'm on it, I'm riding, I'm okay. Now it's currently 40 degrees, so there's no ice, but there is a lot of water. Once it hits below 30, that water will be ice and I will not be able to ride because I'm not gonna hurt myself. I've mentioned in a previous video or two that way is off-road gravel. I tried it once, it did not go well, so I'm gonna stay away from that for now. Once I get better, maybe I'll go there. But for now, I'm just gonna stick to paved paths and grass, if I can, like soft grass. So I just noticed something. That death wobble that this wheel gets sometimes, as long as my legs are squeezing the absolute hell out of this wheel, the death wobble doesn't seem to happen. So it's only if my legs are kind of like not really squeezing tight against the wheel when I get that wobble. Now the problem is this thing is kind of skinny. So I think I do have to invest in additional pads that go on the wheel so that I have better grip, better support for my legs, so I can really hold on to the wheel. I don't know where to get those. I've checked on Amazon and I've seen a couple of things, but I'm not so sure about them. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, trying to figure out what's the best thing to get for this. For now, I'm not really going that fast anyway, so I can kind of deal with it. The other way. Go this way for a change. It seems like they opened this up again. I don't know if they did it on purpose or if somebody just opened it. This obviously used to be a road, but it's been closed to general traffic. But you can walk through here. As you can see, there's buildings back there that you can access. But oh, there's a sofa apparently. Alright, it says dead end. I'm not gonna go that way because now this is gravel and I need to stop. I did not realize how loose the gravel is. Now I do know that if you take this road further up, it leads to a main road, which then leads to one of the Middletown Reservoir Trail entrances, which I would like to take this to those places once I'm more acclimated to it. But that particular trail is very steep and there's no way this machine is gonna make it in there. So I'm not gonna go there. I gotta find the easier areas to go to. I also want to make note, it is really windy. Like, not even because I'm riding, it's just in general windy right now. So I'm trying not to talk as much, especially when I feel all that wind, because you're probably not going to hear me anyway. But I would not dare come here at night because there is no light whatsoever, and this is really sketch. I usually go that way, which is where I'm going to go now. But I'm not going to try and start on this loose gravel here. I'm going to walk it over here to this paved part. All right. Now I will say this, my feet are okay, but my calves are burning already because I'm actually squeezing the wheel much tighter than I was before. I seem to get a little more stability that way. So again, it would be nice if I had some kind of pads that mold around my legs so I can get a better grip on this thing. I'll check online, see what I can find. All right, that one wasn't so bad. Maybe the trick is not looking at the machine and looking forward. Ride through here. Oh, somebody was doing some burnouts. What can you do? Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if you can see all those crows. Very ominous. This is a abandoned psychiatric center. All you hear are the birds, the crows. Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden I feel a little more secure on this wheel. Huh. Oh, never mind. Go this way. So far so good. My feet aren't hurting, so maybe I'm building up that stamina. Now I have no idea how long I've been riding, but from the previous videos, about 20 minutes seems to be my limit. Now, as I said earlier, it's 40 degrees right now. And sunny, bright, and this is fine. I'm bundled up just enough that I'm still comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with it. Once it gets about 30, well, that's where we got some issues. Not only do I have to worry about ice on the ground, but the wind chill, I have to be really bundled up, so these gloves wouldn't cut it at all. I'd have to have probably a sweater underneath this jacket. Probably like some sweatpants underneath my regular pants, my riding pants. But honestly, I think once it starts dipping below 30, I'm probably not even gonna ride, because just the risk of hitting ice is too much for me. So maybe I got another, maybe the end of this month. So probably by the end of this month will be, oh, you see there's ice right there. Even at 40 degrees, there's still patches of ice left over from when it was colder. So I gotta be careful with that. But yeah, it looks like probably maybe by the end of the month I won't be able to ride anymore. So all of January, unless there's a warm spike somewhere, probably a lot of February is not going to be too good, unless I can go somewhere where it's warmer. So I'm hoping by March I'll be back on this thing. Oh my God, that's a lot of wind. So I just hit a patch, an area that just had some crazy strong wind, that it actually moved me a little bit. Like it kind of threw me off balance. Now what I'm doing right now is practicing my acceleration and then my stopping. Well, my slowing down. I'm not actually stopping because then I'd have to get off. Might be able to do another loop. Yeah. So I already see a big improvement from the last time I rode, because usually one loop is all I got, and after that I'm too tired and I want to go home. I can do another loop, I'm going through a different little area this time just to kind of explore. And yeah, I think I got another loop in me before I have to go home. The wind is killer though. Oh. Well, I didn't think about this. That's a big, looks like a big puddle. Well, it's not that big. Okay, it's wet, but it ain't a big puddle, so it's not that bad. What the hell is that behind me? There's a car behind me. That is absolutely a car behind me. All right. Okay, where else can I go? See, I hadn't realized there was a car behind me until he went over that puddle right behind me. So what I'm gonna do now is go back and do that loop. Now I think one of the reasons why I'm able to do so much more today is because I actually stopped twice now. This is the second time I've gotten off the wheel and just kind of rested my legs. I'm not gonna look at the wheel, I'm gonna look forward, see what happens here. Hey, look at that, it's easier. Alright, so learn something, and that is it's easier to get on the wheel if you're looking forward instead of looking at the wheel when you put your foot down. I'm sure I could have learned that from watching videos, but I guess I'm hard-headed, so I kind of learned the way, you know, on trial and error, I guess. Look at that. That is very ominous. Not really, I'm used to it. The crows, this is a seasonal thing. They come over here in the winter, and then by spring they're gone. Let's be careful here. Is he going forward or back? Where is he going? back part again? I am. Oh, wow. So I didn't realize I took a wrong turn and I'm in the back part of where I normally ride. But I just learned something else, and that's how to kind of maneuver this thing a little bit better. So if I push down with one leg, like my right leg, it leans to the right. If I push down with my left leg only, it leans to the left, and you kind of get a little bit more of a quick maneuver there. And I only kind of learned that on the fly because of that machine that I had to slow down for. That's interesting. Huh. I'm getting better. But I think this is it. I'm going to head back to the park and then end the video there. I don't know if you could see that on camera, but that guy completely blew that stop sign. Like, he didn't even slow down. All right. I don't want to complain in these videos, but oh, this is soggy. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, yep. So this grass is absolutely soaked. I didn't think it would be soaked, but it is, and I'm. Oh. Okay, let's concentrate here. Whew. Okay. Okay, I had to bail, but it was very graceful. I managed to kind of slow down even more before I put my other foot down. Whew. Let's get over here where I can relax a little bit. All right. So a couple of things I want to talk about first, real quick, before I end this video. I'm learning how to maneuver this machine, but I'm also realizing that it's really a lot like riding a motorcycle. You know, especially in the street, you got to be just as mindful on this as you would on a motorcycle. You know, you pretty much expect cars not to really see you, so you should drive that way or ride that way. And when coming to stop signs, you want to, well, okay. I've mentioned in the past that this kickstand is garbage when it comes to, let's lean it over here. It's not a good kickstand at all. Very unstable. It only took a little gust of wind to knock this thing over just now. but that's okay. As you can see, this wheel no longer looks new. It's taken a couple of falls, but it's to be expected, you know. I didn't get it so that I can show it off and say, oh, look how pretty it is. I got it to use. You know, what is what it is. So yeah, I don't know how much you can hear because of the wind. I was hoping I'd get some kind of shelter from the wind in this spot, but it's still windy. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing so far, is that a lot of just the maneuverability is very much like riding a motorcycle. So you put pressure on one of the pegs as you lean your body, and the whole thing will lean, just like on a motorcycle. So that's nice. It's becoming a little more intuitive for me because I ride motorcycles, and hopefully, as I said, soon I'll be able to take this like fearlessly into any kind of terrain. But that's what I got for you today. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. You want to see more, hit subscribe, leave a comment. I do enjoy those. And with any luck, I will see you in the next video. And until then, take care.